Hello, welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining me. So, I'm finally back out. Yes, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I last uploaded. I know. But I've had things to do at home. I had that horrible flu for about 3 weeks, and that, fingers crossed, is hopefully out of my system now. I was going to come camping yesterday and do the night, but the weather was miserable down here on the south coast of England. For most of the day it was just drizzly, crappy rain. It was awful. Awful. The sun come out for like an hour and then it was raining again for hours. Like, oh, I thought, no, I'm not going out on that, can't be bothered. But I'm out today. Sadly, I'm not filming a camping video, but I have got 2 products with me that I wanted to show you, and I've been waiting on these probably for about 2.5 months, and I'm really excited about them. So I was a bit gutted yesterday when I couldn't come out and use them, but I'm really excited. And just to confuse everyone, they're the same product, just different. They're exactly the same, but different. That's a bit confusing, isn't it? But you'll see what I mean when I get them out and I show you. But first, before I talk to you about the 2 items that I brought with me, let's make a cup of coffee, because I want to talk to you guys about something else before we get into all that. So, let's get a brew on, because I'm thirsty and I need coffee because it's like 8:30 in the morning. My brain ain't working. It's taken me about 7 attempts to do this intro, and I'm not even joking. It's just like, But yeah, let's get a coffee on. So for brewing up, I've just got my Bushcraft Essentials bush box. Really like this little twig stove. I've had it a few years now. Maybe, I want to say, coming up 3 years. Yeah, I think I got it for Christmas almost 3 years ago. Yeah, so it's been good. It's not let me down ever, but why would it? It's a simple design, isn't it? Just a metal box. Can't really go wrong, can it? But yeah, I'll brew some water up using that. Coffee is made. Anti-murdery juicy juice is done. And it's good. Oh, it's good. Oh, anyone who likes coffee knows how I'm feeling right now. Oh, it's so good. It's hot though. So, before I get into talking about the 2 items that I brought along with me today, in my last video I mentioned that I'd made up some pouches, some large ones and some small ones, some leather pouches, and that I'd put them up on my Etsy store. Anyway, you guys smashed it. I've got to tell you, I sold out of all of the pouches, completely sold out. So for everyone who brought pouches, thank you, I really appreciate it. I was not expecting them all to sell out. Obviously I only had a limited number of the large pouches, but I had quite a few of the smaller sort of like ones you can put a Trangia burner and that in. They all sold as well. It all sold out, everything. So I was not expecting that, so thank you to everyone who did purchase a pouch. For those who unfortunately couldn't get a pouch, because I did have a few people comment and message saying, oh no, I've missed out. Don't worry, I'm going to make some more. I'm not 100% sure when, but because it's having the time to do it, but I will make more, and when I do, I will announce it to everyone on the channel in a video that I've made some more. And also a massive thank you to everyone who donated also on the Buy Me a Coffee link that's in the description. You guys didn't have to do that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Yeah, I was so surprised when everything sold out. The support was amazing, so thank you. And sorry to everyone who missed out on the pouches. And I hope that everyone that purchased their pouches are happy with them and that they all received them. I did send them Royal Mail signed for, so they wouldn't get left in anyone's bins or anything like that if they weren't in, or left in a stupid place by the postman, because we all know they can be a bit dumb sometimes. But yes, thank you everyone for that, and thank you to everyone else who just watches and subscribes and likes and comments the videos. You know, you're just as important, you're all just as important as each other. Yeah, thank you to everyone who supports the channel in their own way. So now I've got all the thank yous out of the way, because as far as I'm concerned, the thank yous to you guys in all the different ways you support the channel is more important than anything else that I have on this channel. So I wanted to get that done before I mentioned, or before I showed you the items that I brought with me. So the two products I've been really excited about for about 2.5 months, I reckon, are these. Look at that camo. Look at it. Oh. Now these are the 1-person and the 2-person Scout from the company Hillzero. As you know, people who follow my channel quite regularly know I've featured a few products from Hillzero, and I'm a big fan of their products. Not because he sends them to me or anything like that, not because I don't pay for them, because they're brilliant products. Okay, the last few products I've had, the quality has been amazing, and when I mean the quality has been amazing, been no loose threads, the workmanship's been good, the stitching has been good, everything has been seam sealed correctly, the materials are good, they've never leaked on me, you know. So these, although I haven't used them yet, I know they're going to be good. I just know it. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot there. Now, I've had these set up already at work because I wanted to make sure everything was there. That's the one thing you should get into a habit of doing. If you get a new tent, set it up before you take it out on a trip, because you don't want to get there and find out it's missing pegs and guy lines and or whatever, or missing something. So always set your tents up before you take them out. So I did with these, and when I mean set them up, I literally just set up the inners, and that was it. Made sure the poles are all good, all the pegs are there, which they are. So this is what I meant by when I said they were exactly the same product but different. One being the 2-person, one being the 1-person Scout. Exactly the same tents. The only difference is the size and the weight, which we'll get into in a bit. But first I will set these up so you can see them. I'll only show setting up one because they are both the same. So there's no point me showing the setup of both. So I'll set up one of them, either the 2-man or the 1-man, whatever. It's irrelevant, they're the same. Because I think for the people who are into stealth camping, look at the camo. Me personally, now okay, so the camo probably isn't going to be for everyone. Not everyone likes camo tents. There's people out there that only like a certain type of camo. That's fine. But for me personally, this camo, the look of this camo. I absolutely love it. But that's just my personal opinion. So I think for stealth camping, this camo I think is going to do really well. Certain times of the year probably. I'll get these set up and then you'll be able to see exactly what we're dealing with. Get this out of this bag. Pegs, poles. As you can see, the peg bag and the pole bag are even that camo. I really like this camo. Yes. So that's the outer fly there. And nope, that's the outer fly. There's the inner. Let's get this laid out. So this is the two-person. Can't remember if I mentioned that I'm setting up the two-person. Even got the camo pattern on the inside, look, and on the bottom sheet. Very nice. I like it a lot. Now for the poles. Like a really nice green as well. I like that. Nice and green, not like an obnoxious orange or gold colour. So we get two lots of poles with this tent. This one here being a pole that goes across the top of the centre of the tent. And then here we have the main tent supports. And they come with a nice little centre, I suppose I'm going to call it a lock-in system, if you can see that. So, clip in like that. Ooh. We've got that on all of them. There we are. So that's the centre. And once you've got your main tent poles laid out, the ends of each pole just simply clip in, push into them holes there on each corner of the tent. So this is that second pole I showed you, the shortest one, and that just simply threads through there, and then you've got a clip each end, so that just goes into there like that. And then clips on the same way the other side. And that is what that centre pole looks like, running through the centre of the tent from door to door. So the inner fly of the Scout two-person tent is set up. What I will do now is, instead of putting the outer fly on, I'll set up the one-person Scout, and then we can have them side by side. We can see the difference in the size. So I now have the Scout two-person and the Scout one-person set up, and as you can probably see, there is a bit of size difference obviously in the width and the length of these tents. Now surprisingly to me, the Scout 2 is actually longer than the Scout 1. I'm not 100% sure why that is, but it is. I would have assumed it would be the same length, but it's not. It's slightly shorter, and obviously we all knew the two-person was going to be wider. So now let's get into the size of each tent without the rain fly on. So I've got all the information down here on my phone because I'm rubbish at remembering things. So the Scout 1, the dimensions, the length of this tent is 215 centimetres. The width, 95 centimetres, and the total height, 103 centimetres. The total weight of this tent, when fully packed, is 1.4 kilograms, which is 3.08 pounds. With the Scout 2-person tent, the dimensions, 220 centimetres long, 127 wide, and 106 high. That's a good size for a 2-person tent. The total weight of this tent, when packed up with all the rainfly and everything, is 1.56 kilograms, which is 3.43 pounds. So again, a 2-person tent, I don't think that's heavy. But mind you, I do a lot of camps where I'm using vintage gear and it's all canvas and really heavy. So to me, these aren't heavy at all. But let's get the outer fly on one, the rain fly, and you can see what it looks like. So to connect the rain fly to the tent, couldn't be easier, to be honest. You've got these plastic clips, okay, they're adjustable, and they literally just connect into there. As you might be able to see on camera, there's a little arrow that tells you what direction they've got to slide into, just like that. So just putting on the rain fly now, and with the rain fly, once you've got it on, you'll know you've got it round the right way, because that is the centre pole that holds the door entrances open. On the outer fly, you've got a little plastic ring, and that just clips over that above the door. Got one of them on each side. There we go. The tent is up. Look at that. Look at that camo. I personally think that camo is brilliant. I love the look of that camo. Around the other side. Yeah, I really like that. There we have it. They're both set up side by side. The 1-person Scout and the 2-person Scout. Look at that camo. Oh, come on. Come on. I love that. I love it. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, is it? But me, personally, I'm really liking that camo. Love it. The waterproof rating on both these tents, 2000mm hydrostatic heads. Both these tents are exactly the same, except one is bigger than the other. All the functions, the doors are the same. They both have 2 doors, one either side. 2 vestibules, one either side. A big air vent each end of the tent on both of them. There's absolutely no loose stitching anywhere on these tents. No loose threads, nothing. All the seam tape is stuck down correctly. It's not lifting anywhere. It's all very good quality. Nick from Hillzero has done a great job on these, and he's done a great job on that camo. Look at it. Look at it. That's brilliant. I love it. Personally, I love it. This is great. They are great. I'm really excited to use them. I have no doubt in my mind I'm not going to have an issue with either of these tents on the build quality or the waterproofness. Nothing. It's all going to be good. What can I say? Nick has done a great job on these. Go check out his website. See if there's something you like on there. Maybe you can pick yourself up a Scout 2 or a Scout 1. And he's got other tents on there you might like. But yeah, I'll leave I'll leave all his details in the description below, as always. His website and that. Go check him out. Go see if there's something you fancy. Honestly, you won't be disappointed with his products. I haven't been yet, and I've featured a few of his products now. And I'm not just saying that because he sends them to me. I'm saying that because they are good products. If they were bad, I would say. But these, the Scout 1 and the Scout 2, these two tents, it took him a while to get these done because, you know, he wanted them to be as good as he could get them. He put a lot of effort into designing these and that camo. So, yeah, brilliant. Love it. Love it. Go check him out. Links will be in the description below, as always. Thank you for watching. Sorry it wasn't a camping video, but I wanted to show you all these. Because I'm like a kid with a great camo. Brilliant. Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Look at 'em.